This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on this Saturday. I'm Galen Etlin. The time now is 6 o'clock, and this morning on Sunrise, we're going to walk you through a new vaccine mandate from Portland Public Schools. Visitors and parents will now have to show some proof. Plus, car thefts are rising in Portland. You may have felt the impact. What police say is behind this increase. First, though, our Keely Chalmers joins us live at home with the forecast. A foggy start out there, Keely.
Yeah, a foggy start to the day, but we are going to see sunshine by this afternoon. In fact, we're looking at a very nice day, much like yesterday, but even warmer with temperatures getting up close to 70 degrees. We are, yes, foggy, cloudy out there right now, sitting at 58 degrees. So we're starting the day off with some fog, some clouds, and then we'll be mostly sunny by the noon hour, 61 degrees at lunchtime. Topping out right around 70 degrees for a high today, partly sunny skies. It is going to be dry today. The rain does return to the forecast tomorrow. However, it doesn't look like it's going to be quite as heavy as we might have initially anticipated. So some areas will get heavy rain. Other areas, including the metro area, will likely get just light rain. And again, that's not until tomorrow. So today, sunshine, a mixture of clouds and sunshine, as well as dry weather as we head into the afternoon. Galen?
Oh, good to know, Keely. Thank you so much. We'll see you here in a few minutes. We begin the newscast here with the pandemic and a big deadline coming up here. Some Oregon workers could lose their jobs if they are not vaccinated by Monday. Governor Kate Brown's mandate includes state employees, medical workers, and educators. So by Monday, they have to either show they've been fully vaccinated or request an exemption. But we did learn unions have negotiated an extension for more than half of state employees. They now have until the end of November to get vaccinated. And that still leaves about 19,000 state employees who must meet the Monday deadline, in addition to those medical workers and teachers. The governor's office says on Tuesday, those who have not submitted their paperwork will be put on administrative leave and be investigated. We're working to find out how many state employees remain unvaccinated at this point. We do know at least 5% applied for an exemption. And in Washington, a similar mandate was given to state employees, healthcare workers, teachers, and firefighters. That deadline is also Monday. Governor Inslee says more than 90% of state employees are vaccinated at this point already. Now back in Oregon, Portland Public Schools will soon start requiring visitors to be vaccinated as well. But some parents worry about how that's going to really work, especially at big sporting events. KGW's Alma McCarty breaks down this new rule for us.
The rule starts next week and applies to all visitors who are eligible for a vaccine. It's not just during the school day either. You'll need to show you're vaccinated at any event, indoors or out on a Portland Public Schools campus.
In addition to masks, to social distancing rules, and to frequent hand washing, there's another procedure parents need to keep in mind. Show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test taken within 72 hours of a visit to Portland Public Schools. This new policy goes for any visitor 12 and older who is spending more than 15 minutes on campus.
While I'm super pro-vaccine, I just think this is unworkable in a school building.
PPS says the policy is needed to further reduce the spread of COVID. But some parents, like Kim McGare, say they've gladly followed COVID mitigation measures for months on end, but consider this an overreach.
We're all doing it because that's what we're asked to do, but there's just a certain level where it's just too, it's just too much.
McGare has several concerns, especially when it comes to sporting events.
Take, for example, athletics, who's going to verify that all the spectators are vaccinated? I mean, these are understaffed, overburdened schools. We've got parents coming from other schools, from other districts that may not know about this, and it feels like you're going to have a tension there.
She worries too about other programs that use these school facilities and fields.
My biggest fear is that this rule shuts down those recreational leagues because they just don't have the manpower, person power to figure this out, to put the resources in place to check vaccine records of everybody who steps on a soccer field.
Ideally, she'd like the policy to be put on pause or reconsidered by school leaders.
Think a little more carefully about some of these consequences.
So if you're on campus for less than 15 minutes to pick up your student, for example, you won't need to show proof of vaccination, but you won't be able to pick up or drop off from the classroom.
Alma, thank you. Now, we do have an update here. Calls to clean up Portland's Old Town may be getting some results. Leaders of cultural institutions sent out letters asking to meet with every city and county commissioner. And on Thursday, the leaders met with Commissioner Minkus Mapps. Elizabeth Nye, the executive director of the Lansu Chinese Garden, said it was productive. She says they talked about issues in the neighborhood, and they also asked Mapps about his experiences in Old Town. Mapps talked about putting more police officers in the area, and other options are expanding the street response unit and enhancing the behavioral health unit. Nye is concerned, though, those initiatives could take months.
I think that we're in a situation now where we've been in meetings after meetings and we've heard everybody tell us they understand, and we're done with that. Now is the time for action.
Now, Nye has scheduled meetings within the week with every city and county commissioner and the mayor. So far, the only one yet to respond is Commissioner Joanne Hardesty's office told KGW in an email the commissioner was off yesterday to celebrate her birthday, but sent this response saying in part, quote, "We need significantly more mental health resources from all levels of government." Well, car thefts are rising in Portland, impacting a lot of you out there. And police leaders say one reason in particular is really adding to that problem. Here's KGW's Christelle Kumwe.
Spencer Wilson noticed a radical shift in his Northeast Portland neighborhood over the last few years.
It's kind of a shocking turn
From mostly peaceful
to a lot of vandalism, to a lot of car theft. I have a friend of mine who lives in the Portland, who lives in the same neighborhood with me, whose car was stolen twice.
Spencer became the next victim one night when he parked his Subaru Forester at a corner from his house.
That's the normal location I park it, and just poof, gone. No broken glass, no forced entry, other than obviously they jimmied the lock or something.
On average, 30 cars are stolen every day in the city of Portland. The Portland Police Bureau says they're seeing a spike in car thefts, but they are challenged by staffing shortages.
Unfortunately, we're just not able to respond to the crime problems that we're seeing like we used to be able to.
Kevin Allen with PPB says the focus now is life safety.
While having somebody's car stolen is incredibly disruptive to their lives, it doesn't fall under a life safety issue.
Police stats show in 2020, the highest number of stolen vehicles in 1 month in Portland was 658. Last month, 903 vehicles were reported stolen. Car thieves strike most often in Northeast and Southeast Portland, with Hondas, Fords, and Subarus the top model for thieves.
Car alarms, they're not perfect, but they can be a deterrent. Steering wheel locks are also another step that a thief might have to take to steal your car. So that might be something to look at.
So far this year, police say about 89% of stolen cars have been recovered. Spencer's car was recovered earlier this week, along with another stolen Subaru. But the recovery effort took an unexpected turn.
While they were trying to tow both Subarus away to a lot or whatever, the thieves jumped into my car and drove off with it right in front of the police and the people who were trying to tow it.
The police did not chase the car, its policy, and the incident didn't meet the public danger criteria for them to initiate a vehicle pursuit.
So I'm still waiting for people to find it again.
Though he's optimistic his car will be found, he wants more to be done to curb car theft in his neighborhood and others.
I think if we had some more programs that helped people get out of the cycle of drug addiction and homelessness, we'd have less car thefts.
Christelle Kumwe, KGW News.
We've got another update here. Clark County public health officials say Vancouver Lake is now safe again, and here's why. This is video from 2 months ago when toxic blue-green algae kept swimmers away during the summer. That algae can make people sick and can even be deadly for pets. Well, new water samples show toxin levels are no longer elevated. But the algae can come back, so you'll want to read the posted signs before you go or before your pets get near the water. Well, a man's incredible journey to Oregon is coming to life on paper. Up next, how his sacrifices helped his family and now others escape Afghanistan. We'll be right back.